One day, when going through my closet, I found a mysterious item that I had never seen before, a boomerang. I was intrigued and curious as to whether it would work or not, so I decided to take it on out. Boomerang, learn to throw like a pro. Become totally hooked on throwing and catching your very own boomerang. Let's try this out. So with the boomerang, this book is included, Learn to Throw Like a Pro, which has information on how to throw it and just like the history of it, like right here. Come back, boomerang background, early boomerangs, works of art, types of boomerangs. I mean, there's a lot in here. I'm not going to go through all of this. Like, hopefully, this is what I will be able to do by the end of this little lesson here, but who knows? The boomerang is an Australian icon. It instantly conjures up images of Australia and the country's Aboriginal people. So now that you've got the backstory, you might be itching to get going. Let's start at the very beginning. These instructions are for right-handers. Turn to page 26 if you're going to be throwing left-handed. So I'm a right-hander, so this is what I will be following. Holding your boomerang, so you get the pinch grip and you get the cradle grip. So I got the boomerang right here. So according to these diagrams, it looks like I do it like this kind of a thing, like with this pointer finger over, thumb right here. I'm assuming that that's how you hold it. And so I think if you just hold it correctly and then you throw it at the correct angle, I think the angles are the biggest part of figuring out how to get it to come back. So as you can see here, and the wind also, because if you throw it here, it comes kind of back because the wind pushes it back. But if the wind's going another direction, it might go like this. So I think the best way to really just go about this is to go out in the field and just try it. So that's exactly what I did. I would give it a try. I've never thrown a boomerang before. I've thrown a frisbee quite a few times. I was on the ultimate frisbee team for 3 years. But I have never thrown a boomerang. So we'll see how this goes. I read that stuff in the book, and we're just gonna go out here. I have a nice big open field here that I can do stuff in, so in case it comes back at someone or goes in a completely different direction, then it will be perfectly fine. There's not a person in sight. Well, there might be one way over there. But hopefully this won't hit anything or hit anyone. Let's go. Alright, so it is much warmer today than it's been the past week or two. It's a good 35 degrees right now, so this would be the perfect time to come out here and do this. I'm not absolutely freezing, but I can still, throw it. There's still snow everywhere, but, that's fine. Yeah. This thing being bright orange, it'll be much easier to find it, I guess, with all this whiteness. So let's try it. Hopefully you can see me and everything, but let's give this a shot. Alrighty, my dudes, here we go. Alright, so in the book, it said to throw it into the wind. So I think the wind is coming from this way. So if I throw it this way, and I believe it's at a 45 degree angle. So I put like my thumb here, my two fingers here, and I throw it like this, like not right on, but not anything else. Let's see if this will do anything. So 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it actually, I went a little bit back. A little bit. Okay, so for some context, I was standing right here, because you probably couldn't see the whole thing. I was standing right here. It went up in the sky right there, and then it came back a little bit right by this tree. So if I go over by this tree, it should be over here. It didn't quite come all the way back, as you can tell. It's not right where I am, but it landed somewhere over here. Oh no. Oh no, it was this tree. It came back even further than I thought. So here it is in the snow, right there. And I started right over there by that. See, you can see my footprints over there by the bleachers. So it came back a little bit. So that's good. But having this orange color, I gotta say, this is much easier to find it. Alright, this is take 2. I aim the camera more in the direction of where I need to go, because it needs to go into the wind. And it's not a huge bit of wind. I think that from what it said, you don't want a whole lot of wind, because then it's going to go all over the place. You want just a little bit of wind, and that's exactly what we have here today. I mean, there's a highway down there, so you can hear some of the noise. That's just the wind. So it's going a little bit this way. I'm going to try it again. Fingers here, my thumb here. And I don't really want to, like, throw it. It doesn't need to be thrown super hard, I don't think. It just needs to, like, come out of your hand. So, kind of like this again. Let it go. A little bit. I think it less of a curve this time. Again, that was decent, but I think less of an angle. So I do less of an angle here, like this. Maybe like a little more level to the ground. Whoa! No. Instead of this one coming back at me, it went way this way. Right here. Well, that's actually kind of cool how it landed. Just like that, right in the snow. Alrighty, my dudes, it is time again. That's for my gloves on, because my hands are getting so cold. And actually when it landed, it took a chunk of it out. I have no idea how. This wood must be super frail. But somehow the snow just broke part of it, so I don't know if that's going to affect anything. It probably will, but oh well. Alright, let's try this again. You know, this isn't going so well. Now the edge is all beat up, so it's like I'm bound to get a splinter. Hey. Again, something, but it's just going up more instead of back. Maybe the wind is too much, too little, I don't know. I can't say my next few attempts have been better than my first attempt. It just kind of keeps going up, and I'm going to try to... I don't know if angling it flatter like a frisbee would be better or worse, because if I go like this, there's this little curve in the end, make it go up? And if I throw it more like this, is it going to... I don't know. I'm going to try it like straight up this time, closer to straight up this time. So like this. Hey, that one was better. That was better, except, again, it just went up. But it came back a little bit. It was kind of far out. It came back. That one is probably the best that I've had out of all of these. But it certainly isn't like a frisbee like you see in a show or a movie where they throw it, it comes right back. Or Smash Bros, I guess. Alright, again with the wind. It's angled right at the wind, so... At least that's the way I think the wind is coming. That's the way my hair is blowing, I think. Right from this direction. Let's try this again. Maybe this time, I don't know. Just go straight. Just no curving, straight, in this direction. I don't know. I feel like by the time that this thing is over, this frisbee is gonna like be cut in half or something. So it's gonna hit something. Perhaps I'm going too much into the wind. Maybe I need to do it a little bit outside of the wind, a little to the right of the wind. So I'm gonna go this way this time instead of that way. Let's see if this makes any difference. I'm gonna do the same like 45-degree about angle throw. Let's see if this makes any bit of difference. So 45 degrees right, pretty much like this. And then that one, Okay, that one was closer to the ground. I think I released it a bit too late, but it kind of went on the ground and then it kind of went up again and then back down. It's doing like some weird like figure eight stuff. Not really, whatever the heck the thing's called, the boomerang style. Going to find the boomerang all the live long day. Ah, yes, there it is. It is pretty cool how it just like sticks in the ground, though. I gotta say, that's pretty cool. Ooh, that's cool too. You know, the orange and the white. All right. So, I mean, this is a great field for it. I gotta say, it really is. Let's try this again, right here. Again, it's going more just up. It is kind of moving back because if it would have been a frisbee, it would have just been. I would have just kept going that way, just straight. But it came back and then went up. So again, I'm not entirely sure what the problem is. As you can see here, this is chipping, and up top, wherever it is, right here, totally chipping. But I have no idea where this frisbee came from, so I can't expect too much out of it. Alrighty, here we go. It was closer. It was only like 7-8 feet in front of me. With the amount of force I used to throw this thing and it coming back, you know, within that 7-8 feet, I would say that's getting better. Again, it's better than a frisbee because it actually does come back somewhat. But I just can't get it to really give it that good throw. So I'm gonna give it a few more tries here to see if I can get this thing to boomerang like a boomerang should. Oh no, the winter sun is starting to set. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the attempt that you've been waiting for. Here we go. Oh my, it landed behind me now. Oh my gosh, dude. This thing is just getting chipped. The edge is chipped there, the other edge chipped here. It just went straight up again. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm gonna have to start wrapping this up because the sun's starting to set and it's like getting my eyes and like you can't even see this area, at least on camera at least. And this thing's gonna be dead by the time I give it 5 more shots. And look, now I'm gonna splitters. And I'm running out of storage space too. All right, here we go. So let's give it less of a thump, like less power onto it, and we need more technique here. So we need to do more of like a flick. Like a frisbee, you don't want it to be extremely powerful when you're throwing it. You want it to be a flick off your finger. That's how you really get the power within, like moving it throughout the air. It doesn't necessarily come from you completely like chucking it. It's more just like a quick flick will give it to that. So let's see a quick flick. We'll give this one a better comeback story. No. Maybe again I'm gonna aim it more up, less this way, because when I go this way, it tends to just curve straight up. So I go like this, maybe it'll curve back down or like back down this way. This is with the wind. The one with the wind hardly even curved at all. Here we go, guys. No need to give up hope. There's always hope, right? Always gotta have the hope. Okay, let's go. Right in between these 2 trees. So, this time I'm gonna go more this way, because the other way didn't seem to work. Oh, there it goes again. It's like the same spot as the other time. Come on, my boys, come on. We got this. Alright, here we go with this again. That was the exact same thing, just in a different location. I don't know, like the wind, it doesn't really seem to be helping. It just seems to be hurting. Well, even if I couldn't get it to come back completely like a boomerang, at least I gave it an honest to goodness try. You don't always have to be super good at something or be part of a club to just try something new. You know, I think trying this, it's been a fun experience. Even though it hasn't necessarily gone great. I mean, the weather right now, as snowy as it might seem, it's incredibly nice out. It's much warmer than it has been, and it's a great excuse to just come out here and give something else a shot. So this is just the start of a wondrous journey of trying new things. Make sure you guys go out there and just try something new. Even if it's just a small thing, like trying a new breakfast menu at a McDonald's or something. Go and try it out. I'm gonna give one last hurrah to this boomerang before the night falls upon me and then I won't be able to see it anymore. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! That was just as bad. This is probably one of the worst times. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Tea Time, and I will see you guys later. Oh no! The storm's coming! Ah!